are back again for the challenge. We are back again for the challenge. All right. We are down to our top 10, our final 10. They're currently sitting in front of their stations. And let's get the instructions from John.
The next challenge is called Well Balanced. Not a lot to it as far as the rules go. You're going to pick up your paddle, or your ankle on the top. You're going to step on the back portion of the beam. You can see there's 3 sections here. We're going to start in that first section. You're going to only be there for 1 minute. But when we get to 15 seconds, I'm going to tell you it's time to transition. It's a live transition. You're going to have to move into the middle section. Make sure both your feet are in there. The spotters will help you because you won't be able to necessarily see your heels behind you. You're going to stay there for 3 minutes. Same thing, I'm going to tell you when there's 15 seconds left, transition to the final zone. If we still have people in the final zone after 3 minutes, we'll start adding degrees of difficulty as necessary till we get to a single winner for immunity. Simple rules: if you drop the idol or if you fall off the beam, you're out. We'll ask you to step back and over to your tribe stuff. That's it. You can pick up the paddle on the idol.
All right.
Come up to the beam. Don't go on yet.
It's a simple endurance challenge. Got a beam, you got an idol with
All right,
paddle,
go ahead and step up.
and you can't fall off and you can't drop the
Make sure
idol.
everybody's balanced, and then I'll
First
start.
round is going to be a minute, and then you move to the next section, then it'll be 3 minutes. There's a little bit of wind, so that could definitely come into play here. Griffin with a little bit of a wobble. Everyone seems solid though. Griffin wobbling. Griffin falls.
Griffin drops.
KBU with a different hand placement. Some of the other players.
15 seconds, begin your transition.
Live transition to the next section of the beam.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody begin. Everybody's good.
Everyone successfully makes the transition.
Now in this section.
So now 3 minutes of this section. And then once those 3 minutes are up, we'll move to the third and smallest section.
Luke drops.
Luke M drops, is out of the challenge. Val with a little bit of a wobble. Ned looking sturdy. Everyone else pretty solid. Luckily the wind is not as bad as it was yesterday.
Declan drops.
Declan out of the challenge.
Two minutes to go. 1 minute to go in this round. Seconds, begin your transition.
This third transition, or the second transition, is now happening.
10, 9.
Ned falls off.
Ned's out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Leah falls off.
2, 1.
Paul falls off.
Falls out.
We have Kaylee, Val, Nicole, and KP.
Nicole, Kaylee, Val, battling out for immunity.
Successfully making the transition.
3 minutes on this round, and we'll add degree of difficulty if necessary.
KP looks locked in. Looks like she's gone to a different plane, somewhere deep in her mind. Nicole with a little bit of a wobble. Kaylee pretty sturdy. Nicole drops.
Down to 3.
Down to KP, Kaylee, and Val. KP out.
KP's out. We're down to 2.
Something got in KP's eye, it seems. Threw off her focus, off her balance. So it's down to Kaylee and Val.
1 minute to go. On this transition, I'm going to ask you to extend the arm holding the paddle fully out in front of you. You'll have 15 seconds to get that done.
Both girls looking very solid. Coming up to that next level of difficulty, where they're gonna have to extend their arm fully out and keep the paddle, or not the idle, on the paddle.
15 seconds. Start extending that arm fully out in front of you. You're good.
Val already has her arm extended. Kaylee.
All right.
Val with a little bit of a wobble. Still in it though. Val and Kaylee still both looking very, very sturdy, very secure. If you're just joining us, this immunity challenge is an endurance challenge.
1 minute to go.
Currently have 2 people left. We have Val and Kaylee battling it out for immunity. So about a minute left in this round.
Next transition, I'm going to ask you to lift the paddle so the brown part is above the top of your head. Spotters, you can help them, tell them to get there.
Their next part is to lift the paddle above their heads, where the round disc part is above their head, at least.
Begin transition.
Val's good. Kaylee also good. Both make
Good job, girls.
They're both in position.
both make the transition. Kaylee falls.
Kaylee drops.
Val wins individual immunity.
Congratulations.
Val wins individual immunity, making the final 9.
Love it. Yay. Shaking like a leaf.
Sorry. All right. Val wins her first individual immunity. She earns a spot in the final 9. And as always, like I say, I'll see you at Tribal at some capacity. And then again, if there's another challenge, you'll see me then. Cool. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Again, remember to keep your notifications on here, on Facebook, all that good stuff. Cool? All right. See you soon, y'all.